Welcome back to the channel. My name is NutRaisin. We shall be playing a little bit more of PLO. Right now, a little bit of PLO 10, waiting for PLO 20 to kick off and run at once. Yeah, what with the bonus week? Willing to step down for the next couple of days. Once again, trying to climb up the ladder in the Legends Rewards program on run at once. First hand here. Oh, hell no. Yeah, fair enough. And today's going to be a very special day. I am very honored to have been chosen to host a streamer on streamer only cash game event tonight on Run It Once on their official Twitch channel on Twitch Run It Once Poker, I believe it is. See about that. Yeah, Twitch Run It Once Poker. Sorry, just a little bit busy. Get raised here with the kings. Alright, let's call. Does not have to be a silent show. Sorry, I usually prefer not to type or not to chat while I stream, but couldn't be helped. Right, so we have the gutter. Okay, Maurice. Guest pot is yours. Might have been interesting had I had a backdoor, what was it, spades draw? Maybe that would be enough to gutter the overpair. The overpair is highly questionable at this point. It being good, I mean. Alright. I'll check out Natural 8, see if there are good games happening there. I checked earlier and was like, I was underwhelmed. But doesn't hurt to check again, I guess. Right, full nat. Up here, 4 BB splash, but not the hand. 30 1 BB splash, and we get to see a flop for free, and that's a nice flop to see. Alright. That's sizable. I think we go with the raise right away. Yeah. Much more for smooth calling when I don't have a pair in my hand and have an easier time filling up. Get a call, and just I'm saying that. Now we're behind nines, and that's it. At this point. Beta 9.5 handily. Was shown the right table? Yeah. All right. We get raised, we're not getting away from this. He has 9, so river 10s, then so be it. Finds a fold. Must have been a difficult spot, apparently. He had something there. So let me check out the natural aid tables. Yeah, there might be one that looks fun. Hold there. Up here, no dice. All right. The small BB. No. Wait, hang on. I was gonna say the small splash, but it's a sizable splash. 4 big blinds. That's where the BB came from. Limping our entire range under the gun, and I'm not sure if you forgot an N there or not. LFG indeed, MP Adam. 10 months, the first subscriber to this channel ever, and the first one to be resubbing for 10 months, which... And apparently you got an emote. I don't know what's up with the emote getting... I really don't. MP Adam, welcome back to the channel, and thank you very much for 10 months in a row, which is... I don't know, I don't know how to end the sentence. It's awesome, is what it is. Cheers. Hey, how about that run out? MP Adam, if you have any idea how the emote sharing works, please do explain it to me. I have no clue what's going on. I've seen it starting to pop up yesterday. And der Alte is in the channel as well. Have you heard the good news? I will be part of a streamer-only match tonight on RIO. And matter of fact, feel very honored to have been selected to host that event on the official Runwoods Poker channel tonight as well. That was a long sentence. Let me take a breath. Also, we have regular old music now here, MP Adam. Oh, there you go. Already caught on to that fact. Yeah, either search term or YouTube, direct YouTube or SoundCloud link. Not a fan of the Macarena, eh? So we have a pair, 2 backdoor flushes, certainly not folding here. And so far the dealer has been treating us mighty kindly. And that is cool. Quads. I think quads will do it. Shazamming it up. Hang on, let me move this over so it's easier for me finding the right buttons. Hey, it's PLO 10, but you know, we are shazamming it up a little bit. Alright, unfortunately, no. You struck out twice there. Fuck off. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, they can't be longer than 10 minutes either. Thanks for the Gesundheit. MacDaddy J, 54 PS4. Thank you very much for hanging out, for checking out the channel. It is going quite nicely, not only for the reasons just mentioned, but also in general. Life has been good, all in all. Even though poker hasn't been stellar, to say the least, in November. But you know, it's not November anymore. See how it goes in, what's this month called? December. Let's go with that. All right. Yeah, usually PLO 20 on this channel. But as I've been saying earlier, special promotion week on Run It Once, and I want to, you know, usually I would have like 1 or 2 PLO 10 tables from Rio on the screen right now and be playing PLO 20 elsewhere, waiting for the action to pick up on Rio, which it certainly will as today goes on. But what with the whole bonus week and everything, not only do I want to support Run It Once, but also makes sense for me to play as much as I can there. Coinbase, I'm not sure. I certainly am not. I think we're still gonna go with the squeeze here. 10-9-8, yeah, so but there's one gap, we're double suited, nicely double suited at that. The ace heads up c-betting here always, but we're three ways, and further complicating things is the fact that we don't have a club, so meh. Gives us exactly nothing on top of what we already have. I doubt there's, I mean, I was gonna say I doubt there's any point in betting, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I'm feeling a little more certain about it. 20 BB, or 20 BB, 20 cents, 2 BB. It's thin from start to finish, don't get me wrong. Being in here with the very, very mediocre kings. No Spotify links, MP Adam. Not yet, I'll have to change bots for that. Thanks for the good lucks. Der Alte. Yeah, I'm certainly gonna need it tonight. Andreas Fröhli, Kippery, Aruklas, Jamie C, all of them are gonna be on the table. It ain't gonna be easy. I'll need some good lucks. The Spotify links NPM, yeah, it took me quite a while to set it up as is, and I haven't had time to switch bots to a bot that will support Spotify. It's in the works though. It sounds like I have people working on it in the background. No, but it's on the agenda, I guess. Nah. Alright, we're down to heads up here. I'm not down for that. I guess a bit of natural 8 action it is then. We flop a pair of jacks. Doesn't have me jumping out of my seat with joy. Dead 8, however. Pretty much one of the nicer cards to roll off here. The other one would have been a jack. Nice. 8 big blinds in the middle. Certainly looks sweet. Wait, did I? Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'll let it go. Grudgingly. 8BB really does look sweet. Right. What was I gonna do? Right, look for more games. Do just that then. Natural 8, here we come. Probably have to change the stream title to indicate other sides are in the mix for now. That is a pretty sweet board, all in all. Get raised, huh? I think we call and get it in on any non-pairing turn. No good, my friend. I only saw the jack and I was like, oh no. Very nice. Shazamming it up just a tiny bit. Going shopping soon. Sounds alright there, Alter. Looking forward to it. Take it down there, here. No joy. Does give us a flush draw, I guess. Isn't necessarily nothing. The gutter, the pair outs. Not sure how hot I am about those. On a paired board, I'll let it be. Just as a general approach, I guess. Alright, some PLO 25 coming up on match late. Just need to get a seat. Flop a gutter right now. That's not a lot. That ain't much. Checks for money was there. That's reasonable. More PLO 10 kicking off in RIO. I like it. What's happening? Alright. Go with a loose call. See how it treats us. Come on, really. Brother. Well, I guess. Give us a backdoor flush draw, we're going with it. This has been very loose from start to finish on our end. Just wanted to point it out. The way of the Vikings. Oh, I wonder what this is gonna be. Easy with the number of requests. It's all good. Sure. Sounds alright, that board. All in all. Really the ace. Alright. Well, two aces make this a weird board. Pretty loosey-goosey. So, for the reason of, since the streamer and streamer action, the streamer and streamer special stream will kick off at 9:15 Central European summertime. Not summertime, I'm still used to that. Just Central European time, German time, if you will. This stream will end, I think, close to 8. So I have some time to prepare and still have to walk the dog and things like that. And then I should be on a little past 9:15 actually. So we need to set some things up, coordinate some things. A PLO 20 table kicking off. on natural 8. It's not the greatest one. Actually, it really isn't. Never mind, I'm gonna ditch that one. Just want to show you why. So table selection is huge for your win rate. Certainly is huge for mine. If this guy is 74 VPIP, which is fine, but he's a short stacker. This guy 44%, but same story there, even worse actually. This is just weird, by the way, the min raising, but fair enough. We're not gonna come in for a re-raise. And that's a board. Wow. I think we're gonna go with the check raise here. Ah, we don't have the nut flush draw. That's a problem. Okay, so the way of the Vikings doesn't disappoint. It's roughly the kind of music I was quote-unquote expecting. Alright. Right, so yeah, and the rest of the players, 27% VPIP, meh. Ukraine, usually not the craziest guy, 12%, we'll just let this be if I can do so in time. Up here we take it down. That's the way of Vikings. I wonder why. I think all metal singers should have like merchandising deals with throat medicine, like cough drops. I think they'd be predestined for it. Open ender all the flush draws in the world versus the big blind. Betting here sometimes, probably not the worst idea. And still not folding. No joy, so many outs in that deck, huh? I'm gonna go with the bluff. Kinda iffy, we block all the draws we want him to have that I've missed. But just with it's just not a very strong line, I think, on his end. I certainly do show up with a made hand there on the river. Often enough. 3, this one I'll let go. Not this one though. A wrap. He just called a wrap. I don't know what's with the accent. Half pot out of position, interesting. He just wants to take it down right now, or he flopped mediocre. And that's a decent enough turn. I'd say we are turning and rivering some stuff right now. 2 flush draws on the board. I think we'll just pot it. Puts him in a weird spot. He might shove a lot now, which he does. How we doing? Oh, wow. I mean, you still have a lot of equity on against him on the flop, but that was just one hell of a nasty turn. Esenstoff Jung, well, welcome back to the channel, and thank you very much for the good luck, for the best wishes. I certainly need all the best wishes and all the good luck tonight. Andreas Fröhli, Kippery, Aruklas, Jamie C. None of them are a plus EV spot for us at the table. Well, things are starting off all right at PLO 10. Certainly rivering quite nice again here. Yeah, and Piedem, I do need to switch bots as well, because right now the now playing thing doesn't work. I'll take care of it maybe tomorrow night, if not, then in the next days. Might take a few days. Just tomorrow I have a Christmas party with my English group, my English class, and I'll be returning home rather happy. Not quite sure if I'm going to be able to dive into technical matters tomorrow. And other than that, I'll try to stream as much as possible for this week. Come next week, I'll be able to make time at the latest and fix it. I guess it's fine. Also we will color sing arrays, not that we would be super excited about it. I mean over here, sorry. Here we have the gutter, the overpair, tiny bit of a some blockers, or some future blockers I should say, and the flush draw. Is this close-ish? But I'm just gonna assume this is somewhere in the neighborhood of good enough to shove. He comes over the top. Now, we don't want to see Connor calling. That would be a bit nasty. Let's hope he can let it go, whatever it is he's holding. Very likely behind right now. Let's hope some of our draws are good. Hopefully, ideally, all of them. Okay. Oh, that's not good enough, but... yeah. Does feel like a complete donk. That having gotten it in there. Not necessarily against his range, and not necessarily against his actual holding there. That looks alright. Gonna lead it to. Really don't want to see it get checked around. Get a call, that's awesome. Alright. Technically we don't have the nuts anymore, but we have a bunch of redraws. Can make a full house, can make a flush. And very likely still have the best hand. Get a fold. Probably gonna be a raise and potentially a re-raise actually. Normally wouldn't re-raise this, but if it goes raise, I might just do it in a splash pot. If you see a flop like this, then that's fine too. With the King of Hearts, not to mention the gutter and that top pair, I think we just go for the lead. Love this song, by the way. Have it on vinyl too. Beautiful place by Paul van Dyk. Awesome mid-90s trance track. Take this one down. Neat. So we are sitting on 6 tables, 4 of them PLO 10 on RIO, still waiting on PLO 20 on RIO, and have 2 PLO 20 tables happening on Natural 8 for now. Which look alright. Oh, Wall of Text by Sluska. Hang on. You might develop Mega Mod Mania? That's a missed opportunity right there. The court jester of the nut house. That I am in complete approval of. You know what? That does remind me. It's been ages since I checked out the... hang on, let me do something before I continue the sentence. Rather, do the deed than talk the talk. Well, it's not the most unwelcome river. As played, I'm not really sure what's gonna call us here, because he's not gonna show up with an overpair all that often, is he? The least I can do, Sluska, and for more people, is make you a VIP on this channel. Done and done. Take that as your official appointment as the court jester of the Nut House. Nah, if there's any vetoes on my extensive PR and development team and advisement staff, I'll go over the heads and overrule them. It is done, my friend. All right. Let's catch a good flop. Wow. I don't have a translation ready for that sequence of noises. Do I know Lego Welt? I do indeed. It's a huge Lego Welt, I guess. It's a huge Lego thingy, right? It's not really a theme park. It's like a Lego exhibition. I'd say. Is that anywhere close to correct? Hey, that is certainly close to correct. Rivering the full house here is a more than welcome surprise. Just gonna call. Against the bet, we're probably not doing that great. Wow, wow, wow. So you waited until you were thoroughly behind to put the money in. No, I'm not making fun of him. I heard about it, MP Adam. Yeah, it's supposed to be pretty neat. What I read on the internet about it. Chi-Ching in the channel is as well. Nice to see you here. We have a pair and a flush on the board that is good for either of us, but yeah. Just letting it be. Propaganda minister. People get nervous once Germans have a propaganda minister. So I kind of advise against it. Really, it just keeps calling, oh. Alright. Checks. I have my doubts. Wait, how did you... Oh, you had an 8, okay. Alright, this time we have an 8. Actually, we have 2. So, pre-Shazam, maybe? Down. Right, there are definitely more people I need to add a VIP tag to. I feel really slacking in that regard. Not happening for us. Oh, I take it back, because we get Stamasis. 7%. Kind of torn if I want to squeeze, but I figured this guy does fold quite a bit, 11% VPIP, and if he doesn't, he has aces as well and comes... There's a good chance he has aces here as well and comes over the top. Seeing how very, very tight he is. Oh, you're that short, then I can just... Yeah, doesn't matter. Now, of course, I really don't like the re-raise. It's gonna be trouble a lot. These two 10s are still alive. We're just gonna run it once. No! Right in the noggin. Now that's a brutal turn right there. Are we gonna get quadded? We are gonna get quadded! What a hand! Oh man. And I need to pick up a new order of those pills for premature celebrations. It's an old man problem. Oh, brother! Nice answer! What a roller coaster that was. I guess he deserves to win that one. Not gonna argue too loudly about it. Honestly, I'd have to. I don't know either. I don't quite know what it means. It means your presence here is very much appreciated. Is what it means. Nah. Oh, Lego Belt as in a song. Well, just displaying my ignorance in plenty of things once more. Oh well, you didn't hear that. Why would you put working between brackets? Yeah, I'm staying away from this one. I don't know. Why would he? It's a good one, MP Adam, by the way. I like this track. Getting cold called there. SPR2 from our perspective. Money goes in. Can't go too wrong here by putting the money in. Ooh, you're nasty shape. Well, not nasty, but we're doing quite fine. Be nice, dealer. Run it twice. Yeah, probably. Hopefully. Nah, I'm not gonna end the sentence. I don't want to jinx it. Because I was gonna say it's probably gonna be tough to lose it twice. Nice. Getting the money back. Getting all the money. Well, at least some of it. Cheers. Speaking of which, this table really has lost its appeal. Okay, now this guy left, but we have these two are right. Do we want to stick around on this one? I guess yes, or yeah, maybe, probably. Let's see who fills that seat. I like the track, MP Adam. It's good. Could actually see this appearing in some of my mixes. Let's save it to the channel playlist. Alright. You shall have it, my friend. Here, we're not giving up so easily. Flopping a top pair and a backdoor. Flush draw. That's pretty good. That is an excellent turn. Over here, no joy. Get the call, the ace. I'm a little bit ambivalent about at best. Rhino 06 and Big Buck, welcome back to the channel. Huh. Well, it's probably not the ace queen, right? It might be, but not that many of them out there that don't bet the flop. Could be aces, sure. I don't know, man. I don't know. It is the ace queen without a diamond, yeah. Unfortunately, that makes sense. I guess then if it affects you, Sluska, then you need to talk to your doctor about premature celebration. It is a problem. Random shill in the channel now. That is a very special pleasure. Awesome seeing you. I really hope life has been treating you kindly. And it's awesome seeing you. The Heads of Master in the channel as well. Also very nice to see you. Welcome back, Heads of Master. Random shill. Nice to see you here, my friend. I don't. Well. Nah. Some faint hope that maybe he would come out on top, but he couldn't reopen the action. And short stackers have been disappointing us, not making the moves we expect them to make, or which frankly they should make. Under the gun limping with 10 BB certainly isn't approved by any sort of strategy there. And here we take it down. No, we don't, because you have a queen. You have queens. Oh, brother. Which table is losing its appeal? This one here. I mean, I guess we have the tight players to our right, which is okay. I think we just potted here, honestly. With the backdoor flush draw as well. I mean, we don't have a single pair, certainly a decent argument against potting it. I'm doing alright, Heads Up Master. Thanks for asking. Very happy to be hosting on the official Run It Once channel tonight. There will be a hot streamer and streamer action only. Crap, yeah, I realized my mistake as soon as I called here. Just glanced over at the table, saw a flush draw and called. Didn't take into account the entirety of the situation, which is not very favorable now, and I'm gonna have to let it go. Not getting there. Yeah. This guy probably shows up with queens here, yeah. Since he is really tight, it was not that tough to guess. Not doing all that great against him. Queen, more like giving queen. I see your instincts haven't, what's the word, dulled in your absence, random shell. Right on the money. As a master, that is a dream spot and a dream flop for sure. I hope this isn't the intro of a bad beat story. That would suck on a board like this. Yeah. Random shell makes a lot, yeah. And I certainly would have played it like this in his shoes. So I guess the reason why that tipped it over for me was that I don't see that many people going about it like that. Enough people at PLO 10 see I have a top pair and they continue, and I 3-bet pre, so they're just going to continue betting. Bet sizing certainly looked like value on the other hand. So, Speaking of tables and them losing their appeal, let's check out the tables again. This one, the only really cool spot is this guy, 89% VPIP. He's really tight. A few 3-betting spots. Life has been busy. Well, that certainly does sound horrible. Nice. Nice to hear. It's because things have been busy. And really appreciate you coming by today. Right. Checking here, I think. Leads it out. Let's see a turn, maybe. Not. Oh, hang on. This is much more fun. Here's ace as well. We have a suit. Here's a pair. Need to fade, and we do. And we split it up. Fair enough. Feels pretty strongly about it. We do gain a flush draw, but we don't block neither an 8 nor 7, so meh. Yeah, give me a moment. I'll see if there are better tables on natural 8. No PLO 20 yet on RIO, however. We're about 4 ways. Yeah, happy checking this behind. That's another reason to be happy. Yeah, there's a table that looks alright. What happened here? I was distracted. We got called and took it down against Queen's Full. Yeah, that's a nasty spot for Queen's Full. Right, we got this one where we squeeze. So far, so good. Well, I kind of doubt that a pair of 8s is going to take it down. Stranger things have happened, but still, I'm calling me doubtful. Catch up with the chat in a moment. Still looking for greener pastures. Right, in a waiting list for a few tables. Rather spend a day with you on the rail than do just about anything that looks like work. I'm very, very happy to not only be able to provide a distraction, but also to have you take me up on that. Cheers, Random Shill. Thanks for the good fold. And Lime Ricky in the house as well. Did you get a shout out, Lime Ricky? No. Apparently have to do everything myself. No, I'm kidding. I am kidding. Welcome back to the channel, I'm Ricky. How's the streaming been treating you recently? You're very, as always, you're very, very kind, Random Shill. Appreciate it. Actually, if I do 7, I'll just let this be. King or no king. Nope, not in a small blind. Alright, I need to keep an eye on the time a little bit. Need to finish a little bit earlier, just before 8. I'd say roughly another 3 hours. Yeah, 2.5-ish. Aces. That sounds good. That sounds even better. For singing through the aces, these are looking mighty fine, I'd say. Think this over, and come to the conclusion that we indeed want to put more money in. That's amazing. That's an amazing result right there. So this is interesting. And we are deep three ways. Everybody checks though. We have a 10. All right. The community on this channel is beyond incredible. It really is. That's not paying lip service. I am still sometimes surprised at how very, very nice the Twitch poker community is in general, and on this table, on this channel in particular. There's basically no need to have mods, except for shoutouts. Can hardly recall any instance where anything happened that needed to be modded in the chat. Everybody's just nice, supportive, and kind. So, taking down a few spots. Not opposed to any of that. As I was saying, in case you're wondering why there is more PLO 10 on this channel than usual, there's a new reward system. I don't want to shill for it too hard right now, but there's a new reward system on Run It Once. And the short version is it makes a lot of sense during this week for me to play as much as I can on RIO because of extra bonus points and all that jazz and good things happening on RIO. Me wanting to support that. So for this week, I'm willing to not necessarily seek out PLO 20 games on other networks while I can get action on RIO at PLO 10. Board pairs, but we still have the wrap, and we... Let's see... And that is rather excellent. Just gonna call down here. And I would have guessed some hands to see some hands. Would have never in a million years guessed that one. Yeah. Just got seated. Having said that I'm looking for RIO action, I did get seated on a decent looking natural 8 table, so I think this table is gonna get the axe. You failure as a mod. No, you're not. I was just kidding. It is all good, Chi-Ching. Oh, looked like a nice hand in the making when I saw the third card rolling off. Now, I'm kind of underwhelmed, but it's okay. As long as we throw it away to a raise. Flop in the gutter. Had more aces here, but unfortunately they get a walk pre. And we now have song requests on the channel at Random Shill. And also I reached perfection. Now the APS I have seen the last time you were here on the channel. I've seen that one in a while. And we flopped the set. And took it down there as well. Triple suited. Nah, not against MP. Right, and I achieved perfection random shit, and I achieved pixel perfection. I started using a software that auto-arranges my tables and captured them pixel perfect. Now check this out. I switch around the tables and nothing jumps around. That's including natural aid as well. And, you know, the German in me is, of course, super happy about it. Just want to throw it out there. Also, I'm still beyond ecstatic about it, so I tend to mention that every once in a while. I'm easily pleased, what can I say? Rhino. Yeah, that's true. At least that YouTube comments. I know what you mean. YouTube comments are tend to be way more colorful. Let's put it like that. Kind of torn here, but we don't block any pair from the board. Like having a 7 probably make me bet. Certainly not folding the open end or an overpair. Wouldn't mind an ace. The queen. Less hard about. Guess we could still push, but on the whole, we'll let go. Oh, right, that command hasn't been used in ages, MP Adam there. Oh, decent pot happening down here. The min raising, huh? The river min raise, the hamsterman would be proud as a proponent of the school of min raising. Is Jack, okay. Wait, did he just call? No. I think the Tesla command is a few weeks away at the very least. Yeah, and them's about the news. Random chill. Achieve pixel perfection, have song requests on the channel. Those are basically the news. Also, November has been thoroughly underwhelming. Actually, was ran like $600-700 on the EV and did not manage to book a profit in November for the second time ever this year. How about that turn? Doesn't give us the nuts by any means, but I'll take it. Now, if he leads out, I'm just gonna call. Where's that flag from? Pakistan? No, I don't think I've ever knowingly played with a player from Pakistan. We could check raise, it's hilarious. For a given value of hilarious. Turn quite nice. Singer is part I called on the flop for a small bet sizing. Because we still have a whole bunch of backdoors going for us. Not to mention the gutter. Alright. Is he gonna buy it? Yeah, nice. The wound of shame. I have no follow-up to that. We have a pair. We have an awesome flop on our table. Take one off here with a pair. Well, meh. You know what? And here we're gonna go for the check raise if we can, right? Take one down here after having 3-bet versus the small blind pre. C-betting the flop. Get an 80-cent splash, 8 big blinds on table 2. Coming up. So with 8 BB extra in the middle, certainly wanted to be part of this one. Here, unfortunately, lays it down. Actually, after I bet, I kind of started to consider maybe this might be a decent spot to not check raise, because we're just so strong there. Might get away with trapping easily. And it's not that many turns that make us go, ugh, I wish I had bet. 3 ways, and we have all the 8s. Alright. Also have a diamond, which is neat. Ruffletech in the channel! Nice to see you! Make a legitimate pair. Yeah, okay. That's fair enough. This still, even 3 ways works often enough to be profitable, I believe. Kind of spaced out here for a moment in MP. I don't want to erase this one. I think the 9987 is fine. Actually, the 86 might be fine. Let's check it out. With a pair of 9s, it might just be okay. Let's see. So 9986 it was. Take it down, get more aces on natural 8. And since we're very deep, I think we can go for a wider 3-bet for sure. What are those flop tendencies? 3-bet ace, queen, jack 9, double suited. Okay, it doesn't tell me that much, to be honest. Here, we do take it down, that's sweet. And the player leaves the table too. Guess we start off with a check. Get aces here. Table might be breaking. Take that one down pre. Nobody betting, huh? Starting to like my hand quite a bit more. About at 9986. Let's finally check up on that. In MP. Not even the 8-7 in middle position is an open. The 10-8, so 10-9-9-8 is okay. And that's it. Except if you're talking hands containing an ace, some other Broadway combinations, or double paired 9s and 8s, 7s, and so on. Pretty good, I'd wager. Pretty good. Take it down here, down to heads up. No joy. Yeah. Leave it be. In case you guys haven't heard the news, tonight there will be hot streamer-on-streamer action. Exclusively on, well, not exclusively, but in part on the Run Once, on the official Run Once poker channel on Twitch. And it will be Andreas Fröhli, it will be Kippery, it will be the Fan 83, it will be me playing Ruklas and Jammy C. So by no means is it going to be an easy game. And I'm very honored to have been chosen to host the whole shebang on the official Run Once channel later tonight. It should start just past 9:15 p.m. Central European time, or German time, if you will. That is the plan. Looking forward to it. It'll be fun. A kingdom for a table. Since I wouldn't have any use for horses, I'm going with tables for kingdoms. There's one that looks alright. Get seated there right away. We have this guy sitting across from us, 93% VPIP, and with a decent stack too. What else? Well, Duck to our left, me. This guy definitely me. And two high VPIP, low stack or short stack players. Also mostly a case of the mess. But this guy might just make it worth our while. Hang on, and what with setting up... Sorry about being a little bit distracted. What with setting up the home game, I do get some messages in Discord I need to check out. Apologize about that. Right. Not a king, huh? All done, all done, all done. The 3, not a happy card as well. He calls here. I figure if you get raised on the small blind, I could bet big as well, but me, there's a little bit less appeal. And we're not going to get bluffed there. Yeah, just let this one be. We have a bunch of other fun spots. Well, this one, we'll see how fun this one will remain. Certainly not folding pre. Hope for good flop, and that qualifies, I believe. Well, all right. Aces against queens. Right now we need a bunch of help. Hearts would be good. That gets us down to 4 outs. Here we take it down. We get the out! Wow! Those poor bastards. Aces. We crack aces. One guy had the top set, the other guy had the middle set. Those poor bastards. I kind of want to apologize for that. Jesus. Jesus. That was just nasty. But we got quadded earlier after turning nicely, so I guess what goes around comes around, and it will continue to do so, most likely. Like that little dialogue, that little exchange in what was the series called? Firefly. Talked to the one gangster, and he said the gangster like the other guy Mel, I think, says the wheel is always turning, as in, we'll meet again under different circumstances, and the gangster just coolly replies that only matters to people on the rim. Well, that was certainly nasty, but good for us. Shazamming it up just a tiny bit. Also figured I'd go with the squeeze here rather than not. Although this one by no means is mandatory. It's not mandatory. Alright. A random Shazam! I had to scroll up, I missed a few things in the chat apparently. It's been a while since I had one of those. Feels good. Take it down there, pre-flop, also certainly decent. I know, Chiching, right? The Netherlands seem to be a hotbed for streamers and for mods, for super mods, and for viewers. Flopper right there, certainly flopper right down here as well. It's the pain in hands. We're not going to get any money out of this gentleman. Not easily, at least. Yeah, we just potted here. Alright. Not like we're getting called lightly at this point. That does work, though. That works in our favor. Yeah. Not a big surprise, we're not getting paid there. Up here, pair and open-ender. Actually, against the sizing and seeing we have just the open-ender right now, we do have the pair, which is nice, but 2 pair outs are kind of iffy on this board. Make it the highest rate of our hand, not necessarily that amazing either. Make it tightish fold. The ace is cracked emote coming in handy for a change. Yeah, the emotes are gonna get a rework next year. Not entirely happy with them. But the ace is cracked one I like. That one is well done. Hey, speaking of things that I like. This rather qualifies, I feel. The nuts stay nutty. We get aces on another table, get aces on 2 tables. Matter of fact. These get a walk though, and here. That's a big blind. Here we don't get called, but take it down. With a small bet. No biggie if you need to if you need to fold. Snap bet, hey? I think we're behind. Yeah, Wild Duck 3-betting us. I think we can safely let this go. On the whole, I believe we are just zamming it up right now for the day. For a decent clip. Always tough to say how much. So on RIO, I think we're up like half a buy-in, like $10, which is not too shabby. And on Natural 8, we're up more, but I always need to do the math here. In total, we're up somewhere north of 2 buy-ins, I'd say. Like around 50 euros probably. Certainly ain't bad for an hour and 15 minutes, but also subject to change, of course. Can change rather quickly, and quite often does. Whoa. Hmm. Hmm. No heart, no straight blocker. Start off with a check here. Now, if we knew we would be getting called if we make our hand on the river and could put it in a big bet, then it would be borderline okay. But since we don't get quads again, this is the 4th time we get quads in a week. Before that, I've gone like a month or something without getting quads once. Happens what? Once in 23,000 hands, something like that? Force feedback machine supremacy. That is quite a title right there. Kind of like everything about it. Going for a loosish 3-bet here. Take it down. There. Where's here? Meh. King might win it for us sometimes. So, what's the deal? We have an open ender, we have a flush draw, and it's a sizable bet. We're gonna call though. There we're good. Oh no, it's fine. So far I didn't need to skip any songs. That's what the song requests are there for, so you can put music in that you like to hear. And incidentally, if you'd like to watch these streams maybe at a later date without any music, you can head over to my YouTube channel where I offer just that starting this month. All the streams of this month I record, and there's no music in the recording, just my beautiful, deep voice. Ain't that beautiful? Ain't that deep? It's a voice. So, like 1/3 of that was true. Wait. Must be a friend of the ex-hamsterman here with the min raising. How do we fare? Meh. Also, we do get a pair. We are heads up. That part is nice. And we 3-bet. We get this kind of board. I think we want to c-bet here. Very pleasant. Being able to take it down. And we are getting some hands today. We're getting some turns, some rivers as well. Ain't got no complaints. My host mom would have one right now, because she always got kind of mad when I used ain't. But she ain't here, so eh. 7 and 5. I always like to say it like that. I don't know why. Welcome back, 7 and 5. Nice to see you. Oh, it's alright. The music is. Right. It's also rather pleasant. Here we take it down. Pretty sweet. Go for a small sizing there in a moment. Get the fold and take it down. Oh, there's like some 8-bit sounds in there. I can pick up that at least. This is that part is pretty neat. Take it down there. We flop rather interesting here as well against a shorty. Never mind. Then there's no need to for subterfuge or to really think about what we end up doing here. What we end up doing is parting it, trying to get it in. ASMR streams, yeah. Don't think I got the voice for those. Especially not when I get excited. My voice gets all high. As a kid or a teenager, Eddie Murphy was kind of my somebody I looked up to. Like an inspiration, I guess, for speech patterns. And his German, I think in English it's the same, but his German voiceover actor Like reach the high registers as well a lot. And he was talking very fast too. I was stuck that. Nope. Here with the rep, let's see a turn. Also have the King of Hearts, I'm just noticing. Pretty neat. No joy here. Gives us further outs to straights. Now any 7 will do as well. Actually an 8 will do as well now. Really? How did we miss everything? Could go for a bluff, but I think it's pushing it. Play poker, have no hands. It is hard to win, yeah. Can't argue with that. So depending on who replaces the player that just left, I'll make a decision if we want to stay on this channel. We might not. This is basically the only fun guy here. Actually, the same is true for this one. Wait, did we take it down with the kings? We did! Like what, 4 ways? Alright. Second best hand was queens, apparently. Well, how can queens ever win against us? I just jinxed myself, didn't I? A Fustenrick! Let's battle again, eh? Let's hope I'm hoping I'm coming out on top tonight. I think you got the better of me last night. Nice to see you back, though. Alright, let's look for greener pastures. Yeah, matter of fact, I'm gonna ditch both tables. Found one that already looks a bit nicer. So, we have a pair, we have a flush draw. Alright, let's see a turn. Gives us a gutter on top. Sit metal, eh? Yeah, I figured they would be using Commodore chips if it's called sit metal. That's awesome. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's actually pretty funny too. Sit metal, huh? Just when you thought you heard it all. Mm. Pair, gutter, flush draw. I think we need to see a river. Not gonna bluff. Over here. Just checking it again. No, he won it like this? Oh, brother. So he had nothing in the flush draw, huh? Jesus. Hey, ain't that nice giving us the unadulterated nuts? Ain't nothing beating us. Probably tough to get paid, I'd wager. Oh, I should be showing the right table, of course. There you go. Just caught the tail end of it. Hey, nice hand as if he saw our cards. Although chances are he was referring to the past and not being clairvoyant. Really? Macy, eh? Aren't you a retail chain? Gonna pot it here if she bets. If she doesn't, I'm gonna bet. She don't, in that case, I don't need to bet that large. Just on the basis that this really shouldn't be her board. Basically ever. Well, not ever, but, you know. If you do get called, we still have the flush draw, so yeah, that would have been my MO. Just potting it. At least 400 BB. Right. Calling here. Just completing. Really crappy aces. Actually, they can't get any crappier than that, can they? Still just gonna call. Beauty is if we do get an ace here, uh, we couldn't have disguised our hand any better. We couldn't have flopped any better, too. Gee, bells. Oh, gonna lose him always if we start betting. Me. I think we need to call. Okay. He's gonna have to call his therapist. He's gonna be like, what? What? How do you show up with that hand? What do you have, Thomas? 9788 with diamonds. All right. As far as races go from the MP, this one is meh at best. Oh, I thought he called with a pair of sevens, but he actually did have that straight. Still a nice hand to see that. It's nice to see that being part of his range there, calling in the small blind. I think we like Kung Fu. Oh, something happening up here in the meanwhile. Right, King 765. Now I checked out a similar hand with King 654 and learned that that one doesn't get 3-bet. I forgot about this one, to be honest. We'll check it out. Also gonna call a raise now at this point. Just throwing that out there. Alright. We have a gutter to do, and that's as well. I might need them too. Goes in for the lead. I like it. Get me wrong. Could slow the action down. Down here, certainly like in this one as well. Does check. No joy on the Uber nuts. Don't get the one out. Checks again. I like it. I think we're good. No. But we do take it down here. So about that King 765 MP versus the gun open, I believe was the spot. That's perfect. And that actually does get played just as I would have. It gets raised and you call a raise. And just to make doubly sure about the King 6, King 654 would be there then. I think that's one I 3-bet yesterday. And that one, it does get played, but it doesn't get raised. There you go. So I didn't quite remember it correctly, but close. Oh, that was you! Did not expect the aces there, in fact. Yeah, I bet. I think that line was our best bet of getting more money out of it, potentially. So, friends to channel, a Fusten. I feel I make a fool of myself with the last part of your name. I still assume a Fusten Rick or somewhere close to it, but I'm just going to go with a Fusten if that's fine by you. Plenty of other ways to make a fool of myself on the channel. I might as well skip that one. It's pretty funny. Right, sorry about the hold up there. Blind versus blind, flopping stuff. At least a bit of it. Pair gutter and yeah, sure. See a turn. Meh. Alright, pairs the board. Apparently not great. This one we do take down, however, by drawing out on the river. I dig it. And we're deep too. Rainbow board, excellent blockers, and I got her to the nuts incidentally. Hang on, I think I have a Garfield situation. Somebody's coming and scratching. No, hab ich doch richtig gehört, jo. Well, there you go. The tradition of turning nicely that started early in the stream today kind of continues there. Wow. Back in a second. Need to feed the cat in order to escape its wrath. Or rather, my furniture escaping its wrath. Right. Folding here, naturally. Wait, here, I mean. With them kings. Taking it down pre. Does it now? Does it really? It means Austria and Dutch. That I would have never guessed. Really? I need to double check that one. It's not that I usually don't. I usually believe everybody in the channel by default. That just seems wild. I don't see. Really? I don't see that meaning Austria at all. I mean, I still believe you in the end, but I do want to check it out. This is just don't see Austria in there at all. I guess what Google Translate, of course, never being a very reliable source, a terribly reliable source. It says the Kingdom of the East if you translate it literally back to English. All right. Oh, there you go. Never mind. Never mind. I entered it wrong. You're right. It's Austria. Of course you're right, but it just seemed incredible. So sorry for kind of doubting you there. I should have called here. This is such a really dry board. I mean, what are we raising there? A low wrap, sure. All the sets, but do we really need to? I think we don't. Oh, that's a good song as well. Yeah, I just didn't see it. You know, with a lot of, as a German, with a lot of the written Dutch, you can sort of make out part of the meaning a little bit. But with that, I just didn't see Austria in there at all. Or Österreich in German. Oh, you know what? The Reich as Reich, the German Reich, Reich. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, well, that was a short song. Right, against the raise, letting this one go. I mean, if he calls, we get a little bit of a better price, but meh. Hmm. Intriguing. I guess we could go for the bet fold. Either way is probably fine. Not going for two streets on a paired board. Sounds okay. Wonder if we end up calling down. Nah. Even though it's queens and not kings, in its entirety, the hand looks a bit nicer. Still gonna against a shorty, we could come over the top, but he is an unknown. We know his range is capped, so he doesn't show up with a re-raising hand all that often. Yeah, that's pushing it, playing potentially for a stack against this guy. It gets equally weird if he comes over the top now. So, I don't know. Frau Schwein in the channel. Hey, nice to see you. Hang on. Nah, something like a pair and a flush draw is still gonna call. Yeah, yeah. I really don't have any reason not to believe you. It just seemed a little bit. I just couldn't see it. It says way more about me than about you. And this, of course, is an absolutely wonderful turn, giving us the current nuts. Speaking of the nuts, it's also what we decided to show up with here, courtesy of the dealer. Frau Schwein, welcome back to the channel, mate. Nice to see you. And here we get raised, really. Well, something good has happened. Clicks, 1, 2, 3. Has clicked on the follow button. Thank you very much. Took it down on table, whatever the number is, 5. All right, then let it be jacks. No. Oh, but that clinches it right there. Certainly vulnerable still on the flop. And how about that flop? Don't feel all that vulnerable here right now. Welcome back, Frau Schwein. Special stream tonight. Have to show for it a little bit. Hot streamer and stream reaction, and I am honored to be hosting it on the official Run Runs Poker channel. Andreas Fröhli, Kippery, Aruklas, Jamie C, The Fan 83, and I. That's 6. Yeah, we are gonna be playing a streamer and streamer match tonight. There's gonna be multi-Twitch as well. So if you want to see all the whole cards, you can. In the future, maybe we can set something up that you can have all the whole cards in one stream. But yeah, I mean, we're just amming it up nicely today so far. Are we deep? No. What we are is holder of the nuts. Good potted here too, I guess. Same difference in the end. Another ace makes our kings look a tiny bit stronger, in my mind. Kind of doubt queens would lead now, so if anybody puts money in, I'm still folding. That's weird. Actually, kind of. That's just plain weird. What with the bet sizing and all? Okay, he called, so we're done with the hand. Wouldn't be surprised to lose it against a flush now. Did I have the queens? What did you have? Bennett, I was in half a mind to raise him, actually. Bennett had... And I also was in half a mind to say just that. Maybe he has the other two kings. Honestly, thought that. He did too. Because that makes sense. The queen's betting, not so much, but... Oh, a remix of my first favorite song as a kid? One of the first favorite songs? Okay, that one has a high standard to live up to, and it's really quiet, so let me tune it up a little bit. Yes, it is hot stream. It's all Twitch streamers. Yes, exactly. It's gonna kick off at 9:15, a little past, a few minutes past 9:15 Central European Summer Time. Let me put this into perspective. That would be 3 hours and roughly 10 to 15 minutes from now. Yeah, 3 hours and a few minutes from now. And I am excited. Can't deny it. Oh man, Chase, yes, that has to be among the nicest things anyone has ever said on this channel. I can't cheapen it with a long response, so I'm just gonna go with a heartfelt thank you very much. Dank je wel. In case, I don't know. Forgot if you're Dutch. I don't think you are. Yeah, but vielen Dank and dank je wel. Thanks, mate. Does anyone have any idea what's up with the sub shared rewards? Chase the Aces sub shared rewards to 5 others in the chat. What is that? I haven't seen that before. It started happening yesterday. And I have no clue what it is about. Well, it's tough to flop any better than that. Oh man, chase the ace. Cheers. You know I am doing it. Now I'm getting wordy about it. You ever take it down? Right, and the small blind certainly raising this up. With the jack and a 9, I suspect we also... Yeah, definitely, when we're this deep, we're also calling the raise for sure. And we would do so at 100 BB, I would assume. Make sure that I'm not talking more nonsense than usual. Alright. Block the top pair. We are deep, so we want to be a little bit observant here. Does get folded at 100 BB. Check it out for 250 VB stacks, which is what the matrix also offers. So it would still be small blind versus button. Could also check. There the Jack 9 gets folded still, singer-suited. That is not what I would have expected. Crows, welcome back to the channel. Are you Swedish bass hunter? Is there a bass hunter in the channel? I guess there must be. Not that I can see. I'm confused by the bass hunter. There, crows. I never know how to pronounce that word. It's a crow, right? It's not a crow, it's a crow. It would be crows. There you go. Regain some certainty. Yeah, still doing nicely for the session. Let me see how nicely in fact. On RIO, we're up a little more than 1 buy-in. Certainly decent enough. And on Natural 8, we're up 2, so in total we're up 3 buy-ins, I think it's safe to say. Oh, hell yeah. We have a pair, we have flush draw. Here we flop our right too. It's a nice turn. Holding all the mates. Oh, sorry, I thought I had clicked that button here, sir. And Dominique, sorry for keeping you waiting. Clicks, 1, 2, 3. Well, we legitimately make not the nuts, but close to it. I do have a 2+2 thread in the Twitch streamers section somewhere, but it has been regarding a giveaway I had for my birthday in July, so I haven't posted in there in ages. And my username, not sure if I have an old account there with a different username. I honestly couldn't tell you which one I used for that one. I know I made a NutRaisin username, but I don't think I used it all that much. So I don't quite know. Frau Schwein, hey, that would be awesome to have you there tonight. We do get the call that has to... Wait, no, what happened? Did we get a call? I think we did, judging by the final pot size. Yeah, he had a 10-9. He called with 2 pair. Ace 10-9 5 with hearts and clubs. Certainly a fine hand. Crows, in case the question was addressed to me with the Swedish. No, I'm German. I'm a little bit sweet. Well, actually, I'm Swedish, but not Swedish. What? Oh, the best. I don't think it was. It's either it was something somebody requested, or it's Paul van Dyk. My backup playlist, in case nobody requests a song, currently is Paul van Dyk. I'm gonna switch bots for the purposes of having music in the channel, and the next bot is gonna be able to... Oh, it does show the name down there with now playing. Okay, I thought it doesn't anymore. Never mind then. Maybe it didn't work for that one track. Really? On NVG? I got mentioned? Really? That's cool. That's pretty cool. That's very cool, in fact. Cheers. Thanks for telling me. Bass Hunter was the artist for the song. Okay, yeah. Okay, that makes more sense. I didn't quite make that mental connection that it might be about music. Nah. That's an amusing answer to me, Crow. When you answer yes, it's Crow, which, ask when I ask for the pronunciation and seeing it written is kind of ironic. Cause, but do I get what you mean. Cheers. So now it doesn't do the now playing again, huh? That's weird. Closing the action here, meh, but also never completely horrible. Nope. I think we're bluffing enough. My pleasure, clicks. The min raise, huh? Alright. Never not mystifying. So I kind of hope we finish this session in profit. I'll need it. It'll be a good motivator, and I have a feeling we're not going to be a favorite on tonight's streamer versus streamer table. I have that distinct feeling. We need to get... First of all, it would be awesome to get lucky with the draw and catch a good seat. Ideally not have either Kipperi or Andreas Fröhli or even a Ruklas or even Jamie C to our left. Well, actually, that doesn't leave that many peeps. Oh well, we'll make do. And it'll be fun. So, 3 of the RIO tables went down to 3-handed for now. Fair enough, 300 I can do. Just heads up, not my deal. Ah, there you go. Give him a GG, because it certainly has been a GG. He made out like a bandit as well. And what a turn. I like it. Doesn't change anything. 10-8 still the nuts, which I suppose he doesn't have. Right on. Down to heads up here as well. Well, looks like we need to dig up more natural 8 tables then. The pair, the open-ender with a diamond. I think with a diamond we can check it out. Top set, played it careful on the flop. Don't mind. Return 2 pair. Don't block the nut straight at all. Yeah, just gonna check it down. Not gonna go crazy with 2 pair now and bet, so... Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's a pity. More GG it is. I'm Dutch, but not Dutch. Swedish, but not Swedish makes sense. See, I'm all about making sense. Oh, brother. Right, more tables. Also need to keep an eye on the time. I'd say roughly a little more than another hour of streaming, and then I go on a slightly earlier break than usual. Oh wait, you're... Okay, if you're that short, then I'm not loving it, but SPR1, the money goes in when we have top pair, backdoors, 2 pair outs, most likely okay. We need to fade a whole bunch of stuff. Doubtful we can do so twice, though. Yeah, it's an excellent turn. Ooh! Fill up there in the first one. We don't. We do, right? Yeah, we do. So we split it up. Cool. Should have run it once. Nah. Okay, give me a moment. Need to look for more tables. Eh. Many peeps left to act behind. The short stackers are a real plague. Like the extreme short stackers. I don't mind short stacking in general. Would be hypercritical if I did, since I used to do that for quite a while. But 10 BB, come on. That's not short stacking, it's just straight up gambling. Kinda doubt you can overcome the rake. Just an empty table new. Beast power move to win by default. There's the only person there. I think I didn't even catch that spot. I think he left. Just straight up left. Didn't care about his blind. Well, there really ain't that many turns where we go, yay! So let's bet here. Oh, that's rubbish. Don't like our chances here. Yeah. It's not impossible, but tough to win. Oh Lord, Frau Schwein, I hope it's gonna be all PLO. No, that's the plan, all PLO. And No Limit Hold'em might just be playing No Limit Fold'em, I think. My folding range would know no limits. On the spot! Came up with that one. On the spot! Okay. Alright. Okay. Doesn't sound too bad. Gonna start betting here right away. Sure. Well, we have an open-ended straight flush draw now. So there's that. Gonna check it. I block everything I want him to have that missed, and yeah, we would have not been able to get him off that. Really the min raising? Just as a straight up strategy? Alright. Yeah, it's about that time. It's dinner time in Europe, which is pretty much exactly the time every day where the games kind of break for a while on RIO. Because people need to eat. Ugh. Ugh. Of course, maximum punishment, but this is really not that great of a hand. And we will never know what could have happened. Oh God, I didn't. Okay, that's just funny. I was gonna say I didn't see it was that short that we could have just put it all in pre, and then I sort of misclicked and went for the min bet myself. Hey, looks like we're decently ahead right now. Oh, not like this. You're what, like 90% ahead on the turn? Ah, well. Anybody know what's up with the like special typeface, special font some peeps have? Mm, maybe. If he folds, I'm just putting it in. Gamble it up a little bit against him, maybe. Well, maybe. Okay, never mind. Aces, alright, you got crap. Well, crap when it comes to four betting there. We still would have managed to lose it, by the way. Alright, so 3-bet and 4-bet the ace 10 7, and now he's gonna go for the hit and run. Am I seeing this correctly? Our move. Some fan 83 PLO action. His PLO action, I think he's the only one at the table where I'm gonna probably be a favorite against. Possibly Aruklas. Possibly, just because Aruklas a solid player. But it all depends on how far down he tones his aggression. If he doesn't, then I might be a small favorite against Aruklas as well. But all the other spots, oh brother. We're gonna be in for tough times tonight. The fan is a very, very fierce high stakes. I don't want to come across wrong here. He's a very, very fierce and intimidating no limit player. Plays high stakes, regularly plays NL 500, NL 1. Do we have NL 1000? No, not on RIO, but he plays NL 500. I do know that. And matter of fact, he was the first one and only one so far who made Legends under the new bonus program right in the first week. So, yeah. But in PLO, I have an edge, I think, against him. The shorty, putting it in again. Well, not putting it in just yet, going for the what? Sort of not quite pot size raise. Okay. Folds. Okay. Yeah, a lot of things have missed here. If you get raised, it still blows. We don't, and we're good always, right? Unless it's the ace 5, I guess. Didn't really consider the ace 5 being potentially in there. But it wasn't. Ooh. Pretty good. Jane Nanda's poker in the channel. Wow. That's a surprise. Nice to see you here. Jeebus. The streamer game, right. So the streamer game tonight will be a table filled to the brim with streamers, 6 of us. And it's going to be streamer and streamer action. And I have been very honored to... Hang on. You have been chosen to host it on the official RIO channel. Yeah, and it's just going to be streamers playing against each other. It's a good thing nobody thought about asking you, because that would have been horrible in PLO. Would have been up against the end boss, basically. Or one of the end bosses. I mean, he can't have the missed flush draw. It probably is what he's telling us it is, right? 26% VPIP doesn't strike me as that crazy. Grudgingly, we need to let it be. Hit and run, bam! I need an emote for that. Not quite sure how to put that into a picture, but it would be neat. Hey, speaking of things and them being neat. So, right, Jan Anders, it starts at 9:15, probably a few minutes after. Central European time, German time, and MP Adam being amazing as he always is, putting all the info out there. It is cash game, yeah. Low stakes though. Andreas Fröhlich, Kippery in there. I'm not a favorite by any means. Yeah, there's a reason why I can't. Wait, you were on. There's a reason why I can't answer the question about stakes. It's gonna be somewhere around PLO 10 or PLO 20, yeah. That's fine. Right? Did you? It goes without saying, everybody in the chat, if for any reason you have not heard about Jay Nandas or are not following him on Twitch, you should do so. He is the mind and creator behind the mastermind, among many other things. Of the PLO trainings I'm familiar with, the most excellent I know of. And worth anybody's time. Anyone's time. And yeah, when he streams on Twitch, you are in for a treat. You will get to see mid-high stakes action. Not only, but also hear a lot about his thoughts about the game, which are thoroughly educated and excellent. So do yourself a favor, head over to his channel, give him a follow, and check him out whenever he streams. So, I guess maybe start turning this into a bluff if we see a check here. That'll work too. That'll work too. Alright, don't think we were splitting that one. In a splash pot, 4 BB. 4 BB? That was German in there, right there. 4 BB in there. So let's start off with the Phil Gelfand approved limp. Yeah, he is very entertaining as a streamer, and his No Limit Hold'em game is fierce. His PLO game, as I said, might be one of the, if not the only the only streamer at this table that I might have a small edge against. Maybe not so small. But yeah, other than that, there's Andreas Fröhlich in the mix, so, no pressure. That'll be a no from the small blind. And here, definitely not folding. We got all the straight draws we would care for. We're actually raising on the rainbow board. Yeah, okay, now the money is gonna go in. I'd say a set of 10s or a set of 7s is what he's gonna have. Alright. Let's run this. Yeah, we're doing horrible. Set of 7s, yeah. And we're shazamming it up! Nice! Awesome, Janus. It'd be nice to have you there. Always no pressure when you're watching. And I'm, sitting here talking about what I think about the game. No pressure at all. Still would be highly enjoyable to have you there. The multi-Twitch thing, well, the way it works, in case you're not familiar with it at all, is it puts you on a web page where you have all the video. You can put in multiple streamers in the URL. You can combine any number and kind of streamer and have all the video feeds on the same page. You can also enable the audio for all the feeds. Yeah, against this guy, definitely need to let this be. It's kind of interesting up here. I guess we do have the open-ended straight flush draw now. Make the flush. Don't know the first thing about this guy, except that he has a 0% VPIP and we hardly played any hand against him. Looks like he's feeling rather strongly about this hand. Alright, let's just get shown the nuts there, or a better hand, a little bit too often for my taste. Alright, that's how the whole multi-Twitch thing works. It's like a proxy, basically, a proxy page where you can consolidate multiple streams on one web page. And for the future, I have an idea how we could do it differently in the future, that we have all the whole cards in one stream, but remains to be seen if we are able to implement that for maybe the next time. Alright, don't feel I want to see that here. Oh. Okay. Yeah, you shall have it. Go forth and have it, my friend. Actually, I'm not quite sure I'm understanding it correctly. I think you're right, Jane Ellis, but I'm not entirely sure if it makes a difference when we start, since we all have the same delay. It should end up being the same, right? Or do I have, I'm not quite sure if I have a logic error there in my thinking, which I might. Knowing me, I probably do. MP Adam doing awesome work again. Thank you very much for putting a link in there. Ah, my favorite Van Dyke song again. Just a bit on the quiet side. There you go. Let's not make it too annoyingly loud, but I like the song. Flopping top pair, 4 ways. Doesn't have me jumping out of my seat. You gotta crush that game. Well, I certainly am in an excellent mood. I wouldn't mind doing so. I feel like I'm in the right mindset for it. It'll be fun. Yeah. There's a whole bunch of people left to act behind us, which are all folding, but still. Ooh. Shudders inwardly. Here I usually don't call, but this guy is pretty crazy. I definitely want to stay involved with this guy, and don't be flopping nice enough. So, ended up calling sandwiched here. Which I think is alright against these two specific players. 90% VPIP, 96% VPIP. Loose aggro dude, and an action-seeking player here who ends up straddling a lot. And long story short, we take it down. Further solidifying the profit we're in for today. We should be closing in on like 5 buy-ins profit, roughly. Chase the ace, that's a... wow, oof, that's a thinker. Hang on. And seeing that I play PLO 20, and you know, I'm still working on the bankroll to play higher, I think I'm gonna have to go with option B there. Janet is asking a difficult question. Oh. Well, don't mind if we do. Now what? I think a terrible player would make for good. Yeah, but note that he didn't say terrible. He said what was the wording? Average. Okay, he's drawing that. Well, I guess he has a backdoor straight flush draw. That would be hilarious. Well, denied. This is a rubbish table, by the way. Just realizing. Let's find a better one. Yeah, we are up a little more than $50 on run at once. Which is pretty sweet, considering that we played PLO 10 exclusively there since we didn't get PLO 20 action. And on Natural 8, it's anybody's guess, because I'm too lazy to do the math right now, but we're certainly up there as well. In total, about around 4 or 5 buy-ins sounds right. Okay, let's find more tables. Out of 5s is what you say. Anybody know what's up with this guy having a different font here? Is he like a streamer, like a VIP on Natural 8, or what's going on there? Alright. Not this time with the blockers, eh? Oh wait, what's the conclusion then? Sets and a straight. Meh. Tough to push that one through then, against these two hands. He goes for the insurance. Okay, he... Don't know what's up with the font, but he's clearly not fond of money. Two backdoor flushes. Goes for the lead right away from the small blind, huh? Alright. PLO Raja, hey, I need to scroll up in the chat, by the way. I'm a little bit behind. Sorry about that. PLO Raja, welcome back to the channel. What Twitch link would you like? The one for the multi-Twitch today, or which one? Do let me know. We are doing nicely when it comes to flopping. Decent today, wow. Sticky Rice? I heard the name, but beyond that, I don't know first thing about the guy. These two peeps, huh? Yeah. Could also just pot it, because if anybody wants to, the money goes in here anyway. Or we could take it out. That's sweet too. Nope. Really advanced analysis and really mental. It sounds like a fun combination. I never heard the name. For the cutoff, this seems alright. Pilo Raja, that is indeed the real Jane Anders. The real deal. Quite an honor to have him in the channel. I completely lost it the first time you showed up here, Jane Anders. I don't know if you remember. I certainly do. I doubt I'll ever forget. My, I want to say, first week of streaming. There's a whole bunch of kings. Hmm. Hmm. All right. Egbert and AM Triple T in the channel. Nice to see you guys again. Cheers. Alrighty. Trouble is, I don't think we get to fold if he comes over the top. This is stack size. Outpip him by 1, though. Nice if it works this way around for a change. And here we flop a decent wrap, and no mistake, a complete wrap for a change, too. That'll work for me. Alright. Yes, the same hand, then we have all the redraws that we care for. What? What just happened? Jenna can't believe it either. I can see why. What the deuce? I'd say we flop above average here as well. The chain and the spam is a special treat to see. Ah, brother. Money still goes in. There was a moment of thinking here. Don't be the 10-9. No, it's the ace-queen, which we're doing awesome against. But the deuce? I guess you have a full house and a 10 you could make. No. I would like to make quads and get paid for them. That'll work too. Shazamming it up. Slansky? Slansky was streaming in the past? I never heard about that. Shows you how much I know. Yeah, you confirm. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. I think I'm not going to touch that one. In the cutoff? I don't know. I'd have to look it up. Doesn't strike me as, completely ludicrous. Ten, 7, 8, 6. No. Insolvent. This one gets folded. Ugh. How about them apples? You're a little bit deep here. Yeah. You take it, sir. Here, completing sounds good to me. Do I want to... Nah, I don't want to squeeze that. No need to. Then you're shown a value. And what a board. Certainly not shy about betting. Yeah. If you have a speed, you have a speed, and that's all there is to it. Ugh, always the nastiest turn, the one I want least here. Yeah. We might be in trouble. Oh, come on, he has fours. He has a pair in his hand, has a really tough time making a full house, and he gets there. And now, of course, we're boned here. That was a bit nasty. Oh well. We're still doing more than fine for the day. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm gonna stick around for three-handed play. What's a parrot move? Oh wait, there was a comment above that. Okay, optimistic. There could be some context. Really? Cheating? Oh hell! I bet you did. I would have too. It was somebody. Yeah, I did. Matter of fact, in the past, bunch of times. No joy. Trouble in that spot with the aces was that we were up against this guy who is very, very happy to give action. So against somebody else, I might have had more of a decision there. Against him, I really don't see how I can lay down. The 2+2 channel, are they still active? Does 2+2 do any streaming? I don't even know. Interesting. Yeah, makes sense too. I mean, he is 2+2. I've read his Small Stakes Hold'em book, the Bible on Limit Hold'em, a bunch of times. Earned me a pretty penny too. Roughly another half hour of streaming, then I need to go on a little bit of an earlier break to get set up for later tonight, walk the dog and all that jazz, do some things, eat some food. But another half hour at least. That'll be a pass. Over here? No, not quite. No hands right now to speak of. Eh. Against the raise, 38% VPIP. Oh, that looks more like it. The Ace Queen Jack 4 double. Could just pot it here too. With the backdoor flush, the gutter, the overs. Let's go for it. Frau Schwein, have a good dinner and maybe see you later tonight. Would be neat. Jamie C, exactly that, yeah. Warming up for later. Enjoying some plus EV spots and tables for now. For just a while longer. Of course, Jamie C, not only deserving of a shout out, but a fellow streamer, and is going to be featured in the streamer on streamer action match tonight. This is going to happen on the RIO channel. I'm very honored to be hosting that later tonight. In a little more than 2 hours, 50 minutes from now, I'd say. 2 hours, 20, 25 minutes from now, something like that. Doesn't do much except blow up the pot. He's never gonna fold. Flop a pair, gutter, all the back doors we care for. Sounds alright. Oh, I could have checked here, duh. Yeah, I get punished for it. Janet is poker saying you'll be later back to as well. Well, that would be a treat for sure. Thank you for dropping by. How about that turn? Couldn't have scripted it any better had we tried. We got the modern nuts with a redraw. It's pretty neat indeed. Well, he just kept improving all the way through. Might be a fun spot to bet really small in the deuce, I don't know. Who requested that song? I know that song from the past. Egbert, nice choice. Very nice chill out music. So that large pot we lost earlier notwithstanding, we're doing A-okay. Should be up like 60, 70-ish euros, somewhere in that neighborhood, I think. Always tough to say on Natural 8. Right. Chi-Ching, thanks for the additional Jan Anders poker shoutout. Again, just to reiterate, if in case you've for some reason never heard of Jan Anders, do go. I don't say, basically never say it like this, but go over to his channel, give him a follow right now. He is the creator and mind behind the Mastermind, the most excellent PLO coaching course. And yeah, you're in for a treat if he streams. You'd be hard pressed to find higher level thinking and explanations on Twitch when it comes to PLO. I guess it plays alright multi-way. Certainly does now. You are just very c-bet happy, aren't you? Yeah. Do I want to keep this guy in here with the top set? Maybe. Yeah. It's okay-ish. Beautiful if he comes over the top, of course. He calls, and we couldn't have turned better there. Excellent that it's a deuce, too. Like, deuces should be nobody's range, and if this guy happens to have the overpair, more money is going in here, always. Yeah, I don't think he has aces. Those would have c-bet the turn. Question is, do we get any more money out of this by betting? And I kinda doubt it. I don't know. Maybe I played this one a little bit too close, too passive. So we're not folding, we're still coming over the top, hoping this guy has a deuce. And we might break even in the side part, sort of. Might be aces. If so, then he played it weirdly on the turn, or very passively, I should say. And this is just, I got nothing. I don't know what to say. Except that he was clicking buttons, and a lot of the fun players now left. This table has two short stackers. This guy 20% VPIP. This guy 70, but to our left, he's the only fun guy left, I guess. Long story short, I might ditch this table in favor of a better one. There are a few ones out there that are a little bit better. Not many. Well, I guess we can do more and run it once then, can't we? Yes, sir. Oh, wait, sorry, something happened. Got shifted. There you go. Right, 3 base. No diamond. Gentleman leads. I think he has been leading quite liberally. Still. Yeah, it's not my expressed desire to, I guess, sort of rat hole here, but it's just not a fun table anymore. Two short stickers really drag down the quality of it. Ruffle tech, awesome. Yeah. I usually don't emphasize it that strongly when I think streamers should be followed. But in case of Jay Nandes, definitely. Do check him out next time he streams. Yeah, he streams. I think his main game used to be Zoom 500, but recently when he's been streaming on Party and has been streaming PLO 2000. Yeah, I think that's correct. That is an intriguing turn. 3 ways. That is definitely the gentleman. Ruffle Tech, yeah. He's been streaming a lot recently too. Take one down here with a flip raise after we've seen a bunch of limpers. Alright, if the short stack does something. If he had gone for it, I might have just gone in for the sort of for the bluff raise with the blockers and some back and the flush equity, but meh. Meh. This table not fun either. Gee, what's happening? Gives us a gutter. Every once in a while we are good with a pair of nines. Over here, let's try to go for the check raise. We are not, we are outpipped by jacks there a little bit. I mean, certainly not bad to just come over the top, but with the ace of hearts we would profit by keeping a higher SPR, being able to bluff better. And he doesn't need to call pot otherwise. Should a heart roll off? That'll work too. More music I recognize from the past. Nice choices there, Egbert. I like it. Okay. Um, I completely and utterly beats me what min raise is supposed to mean here. I have absolutely no clue. Huh. Jammy C, see you later. See you in them PLO streets later on tonight. I guess it's the nuts quite often. Sorry, I guess so. Isn't that the table I wanted to leave? Oh well. Wouldn't mind if the short stacker peels it here. We are doing well flopping aces today. Can't be denied. Well, not putzing around. Alright, the reason why I'm going in now is that if he does have to flush, which he probably does, yeah, we can at least run it multiple times. So let's run it twice if you want. Not this time, alright. Oh! Nice! That was just nasty on him. More aces over here. Checking sounds reasonable enough. The dealer is with us today. So far, I wonder if this happy state of affairs continues tonight. Speaking of happy state of affairs, what do we do now? Took it down with the straight on the other table, by the way. I think we need to let it be. We have a really tough time filling up. You don't tell me to hurry up, my friend. Alright. That'll certainly work for me. At least for now. Down to heads up here, as always, not down to that for that. Hey, how about them nice turns? Just casually shazamming it up again. Very, very nice. Get aces. Nope. He might be a little bit miffed. Come over the top again. Flopping that upsetty. A little bit deep here too. Taking it down. Can we do it again? Oh, Jesus Christ, we really can. What is up today? I have a feeling we're using up all of our good fortune before the streamer game. We're crushing this board. We are crushing this board. We can check this. Cross, really? Oh, God. Get aces 5 times and everybody folds. That's just horrible. Ah, sad face. Decided to do it like this here, deep against him. If we get more aces over here as well, just aces galore. These, meh. Here. Actually, go for the same trick twice. Suited to the ace, I'd certainly come over the top. It's still fine to do so. Oh, nice. That looks promising. Just let go here. That looks promising indeed. The 9, right? Alright. He can still come over the top and reopen the action. Alright, we're gonna play a big one. Really don't need him to call. Ah, brother. And we have the straight too. Ah, fold, 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 fold. Come on, fold. Ah, the ultimate pain. I have no idea what to do. Ah. I have no clue. This is painful. What did Todd Brunson say on High Stakes Poker? This is so painful I'd rather be at the dentist. That's how I feel. Oh, God. Hoping he doesn't have to flush yet. He does. We're doing fine against you, of course. The absolute ultimate hurt here with him there. I mean, I don't know. Oh, somebody made a straight royal flush, I guess. Got a huge jackpot for it. And we lost a very sizable pot there. That was just the ultimate. That brought the ultimate pain, that flop. A little bit sad about it. A little bit sad. I guess he still comes over the top with things that are not flushes there. To pair with a flush blocker or a set, probably as well. Oh well, that's what it is. Moving on. Hey, moving on with aces. How many aces have we gotten in the last minutes? That's just nuts. And we flop huge again. Wow. Here, gonna go with a larger sizing. Sounds good to me. Could have just potted it too. Actually, I would have preferred that, yeah. Alright. That'll work. Putting it in. Ah, what a brutal spot. With the aces there. I guess on the whole, I don't know, I probably need to fold it. Use this against a set and a flush draw. That's fair enough in the end. But we get more aces, what do you know? Got this one going on as well. Don't even get a raise, certainly gonna call. The other aces take it down pre. No real joy here, except for the gutter. Fold IMO, yeah. Looking back, I prefer that, not because I lost it, but because I think it's it's the superior decision there. So what's the deal here? We're in a small blind, see a raise from the cutoff, gonna come over the top. Alright, I guess we have a gutter to the straight flush now. He really did, yeah. Hey, it worked out for him. Can't argue with success. Hang on. We have to deal with more aces first. Of course we do. Oh, wow. Well, let's do it like that then. Are you really telling me you're thinking about folding? No. Ooh, that's an amazing flop for you. Good turn for us. And we fade. On the flop, we needed to fade a whole bunch. Phew. No, he didn't have the straight flush, but he had a... Yeah, he had the open-ended straight flush, I believe. Oh well. Not discouraged. Still a good day. Still a rather nice day. Okay. To create a word, I'd say it's C-bettable. You've heard it, you can't unhear it. Yeah, on the whole, I'd lean towards the fold there as well. Also, his... Looked weird he left money behind. It didn't make any difference, him leaving money behind. His sizing had us covered as well, but... Nasty spot. Okay, I guess somebody has a 5 at least, if not jacks. Okay, quads, well, yeah, basically jacks, under a different name. Ooh, that always looks nice. Some PLO 20 kicking off on RIO. Let's see which table to ditch. Not that one. Probably this one right here. That's a good turn. I'm actually gonna go with the small sizing here again, hoping it works as a blocker. Oh, he's too short for that. Does that give us anything? No, I'm confused. Just give us just straight. All right. Phew! I did misread my hand, right? Did make it straight. Yeah. With space to make sure. This time we get the quads on a table that I'm going to close because it's down to heads up. Chase the ace. First of all, Kimals, hey, welcome back to the channel, and thanks for the good lucks. They've been working out so far for the main part. Actually, they have. Can't really complain about anything. So cheers for that. Welcome back to the channel. And Chase the Ace, yes, I'll be back later tonight, but I'll be hosting a special streamer on streamer. Hang on. Many things to take care of. What a nice board, hopefully. Right, so rather put it in the chat there. Don't know how long you plan on sticking around. Yes, so I'll be hosting the streamer-only game. There will be a streamer-only table tonight. And you can also do multi-Twitch, so you can get to see everyone is going to have the same delay, so you're going to get to see six sets of hole cards, everybody's hole cards if you want. And yeah, feel very honored to have been chosen to host it on the official Run It Once channel later tonight, which is also the reason why I'm going to take a break fairly soon here. Spades rolling off. Not that fun. But also don't want to bet the turn here. Not four ways. So that's all good. Double suited with the 6 and a deuce, I kind of doubt it under the gun. We can check it out in a moment. Go for a wideish ISO, or not ISO, just 3-bet here. Certainly ain't folding that. Flopping so-so. So on RIO, we're up 70 euros, which is very nice. That's very nice indeed. Nope. Gonna have to check this one. Further spade doesn't really help our hand at all. Oh, Ruffletech already answered there. Thanks, Ruffletech. That's pretty nice. See if he wants to bet. No. Well, still gonna bet. Even more aces. I really would need a third hand at least to count the amount of aces we've had in the, let's say, last 60 minutes. It's been insane. I'd say at most another 10 minutes. Then I have to call it a session. You know, haven't really showered yet today, have to walk the dog, have to do some things, in short. And then I'll be back from now. Well, close to a little, just a little less than 2 hours from now. If you don't want to mess around with time zones, let me put it like that. Like, yeah, between 1 hour 50 minutes and 2 hours from now. And then I'll be back, amazingly, on the official Run At Once channel. So yay. Still torn. Do I wear the Run At Once shirt or do I wear the NutRaisin shirt? I think I could go with the NutRaisin cap and the Run At Once shirt. Very happy to say and to see that we've had a good session. That large part we lost earlier notwithstanding. And I can't really complain about the all-ins, about the runouts today. More than fair. I still agreed that that one I could have folded. Probably should have. Or short stack is really passive. Checks again, I'm gonna put it in. He's been folding so much. If he calls this time, then fair enough. But he doesn't. Good for us. On the button... Actually, I'm not entirely sure if this is a clear-cut open on the button. Then again, my internet might just be shining through. I'm gonna fold it to re-raise. And that is exactly how the solver would play it. Actually, no, the solver would call this. But I said what I'm gonna do, so I'm never let the solver, or the matrix in this case, dictate my actions. At least not at runtime. In the broader sense, of course I do, but yeah, I want to keep it fair. Don't use the matrix at runtime. Just looking things up after the fact. So letting this one go. Should be noted that it's a clear-cut open and it's a clear-cut raise call. Even the ace-jack 8 deuce gets raised and gets called. There you have it. Also very nice. Or the, yeah, I'm just seeing the limit to 2 songs per user. I guess we can up it to 3. You can find the settings. Oh, you know what? We're gonna keep it at 2 and just have it for VIPs, and I'll make Egbert, since you've been requesting a lot of music there, a VIP. That's a pretty decent board. Loses some appeal. Sorry, I was a little bit preoccupied. And now the VIP actually has a use. That's also fun. There are more people that need to make VIPs, by the way. Right, not before dealing with more aces. Then actually I'll take care of some more VIPs in the break. Three ways here. We hold out a 7, see a lead. Alright, let's see a turn then. Interesting that he called as well. That's not that promising. We're almost getting the price, especially if we can get more money out of him if we make to make our full house, especially if we can make more money out of him, which we probably can. Now he checks. That might be good. It certainly is. Shazam. Up here, nope. Well, it's the jack high straight. Might be good. Nope. Right, came over the top here, and we are at an SPR of just a tad over 1 on this board. The money goes in. I don't know what's up with just calling there. Certainly a good turn for us on the whole. Oh, well, or so I thought. You want to run it 3 times, sir? Are you in it? No. Come on. No. What a good turn for you. All right, yeah. One more, but on all tables. Wow. So we got a bunch of interesting spots now. We got this one as well. More aces. Spoiler. And rather nice turn here. Take it down on table 4 with the turn straight. More aces over here. What the deuce? My pleasure. Safe run out, I'd say. Not stay nutty. Here we get the squeeze. The other aces took it down pre. Hang on, let me double check. We do have the nuts, right? Right. Alright, it's gonna be multi-way. And could easily lose this one here. We didn't get caught by the looks of it. Aces, aces, queens. We split up his buy-in, right? Don't mind if you do. Was I shown the right table? Yeah. So in the end, I'll be happy to provide a tally how we did for the day. Red Nippler, see, you're one of the guys, definitely, who needs to be VIP'd. There you go. But you're not alone. All right. So due to the large pot, I guess, on natural 8, we're now breaking even for the day only. Just fair enough on the whole. Yep. And on run at once, we're up 80 euros. Nice. Maybe even more. Sometimes the cashier takes a moment to update. Two more hands to go. Actually, make that one. One gentleman sitting out, and that would be that. Can we rate? I guess we can rate the always wonderful Komodo Dragon Jesus. It is only 2 cards, but he plays high stakes and does so very well. Lot of things to learn on his channel. One of the best voices on Twitch too. Nice guy as well. But I kinda love his voice. Right, so that's all that. Let's put in the credits, because a few nice things happened. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Yeah, as I said, I'll be back in under 2 hours, then on the official Run It Once Poker channel at twitch/RunItOncePoker, hosting the streamer game, probably getting crushed. MP Adam and Chase Diaz, thank you both very much for the resub. MP Adam, 10 months now, which is sometimes still incredible to me. And also, thank you very much, Clicks, for the follow. And, you know, to all of you for sticking around, keeping me company. Always makes this a highable, enjoyable thing to have you guys here. And that's that for now. I'm gonna go on me break. Maybe I'll see you later tonight. Thanks for watching. Cheers.